Welcome to Windows Azure Training Day 2. So today I will give you how to configure. Today demo how to create Ubuntu VM in Azure portal. See portal.azure.com. So already I was signed with my gmail.com user account. Go to portal menu. Go to virtual machines. So create Azure virtual machine. So previous demo how to create Windows virtual machine. So today's demo we will see how to create Ubuntu VM. So day 1 I was explained each and every basic column, like basic column we are having so many subtitles like resource group, virtual machine name and region, everything. So for creating Ubuntu I am just simply creating resource group, virtual machine name, region. Create resource group. I can create simple resource group demo 2. This is my demo 2. Virtual machine name Ubuntu VM. Ubuntu VM. I'm just selecting West US 2. Availability options, no infrastructure redundancy required, and security type standard. Image we need to select Ubuntu. Ubuntu I'm just selecting the latest version 24.04 LTS. So virtual machine size B1 MS 1 core CPU 2 GB RAM. Otherwise I'm just selecting B2S 2 core CPU 4 GB RAM. So for connecting Ubuntu VM we are having two types of authentication. So either we can use some key mechanism, otherwise we can use as usual username and password. So instead of going to key mechanism I will select password. So username is Azure admin. So create username and password and allow selected port SSH 22. So that is the default port number for connecting non-Windows based, like any open source VM. If you want to connect any CentOS, Red Hat and Ubuntu VMs, you can connect this particular port number 22. So that is dedicated for remote connections. So this is open source VM, no need of selecting licensing, and go to disk part. And so default Microsoft is providing the default disk size is 30 GB for Ubuntu. If you want you can create extra hard disk. In this demo I'm just go to the networking part. Again Linux also Microsoft is providing. See, Microsoft is what they will do is they will create one virtual network. If you are creating any instance in the sense, if you are creating any virtual machines in Azure portal, they will create a virtual network. The virtual network will consist of like one private IP, one public IP. Public IP is used to you can, if it is Windows you can do RDB. If it is Linux you can connect it via SSH. And see, Microsoft they will reserve 5 IPs, like for example you can see my subnet 10.0.0.0. so that is the network ID, and 0 1 10.0.0.0 utilized for network ID, 10.0.0.1 is used for gateway, 2 and 3 is used for DNS server IP, and 4 and 5 IPs are reserved for virtual machine. See, if you take any cloud, not only Azure, not only AWS, GCP, any kind of cloud, you can go for any kind of cloud, they will do some kind of 5 IPs reservation for any VM instance. So go to management, also same options for Windows also, Linux also we are having auto shutdown, and if you want so you can take backup, and go to monitoring, boot diagnostic. So similar options. Now I am creating Ubuntu VM. So only thing is so here I am just created username and password. So review plus create. So today's demo I will show you how to connect this Ubuntu VM by using Windows 10 desktop. So without using any third party software, how to connect this Ubuntu VM in Windows 10 desktop. See, once validation is passed, so for running this VM we need to pay some Indian rupees 3.4609 for 1 month. And So validation is passed, click create. See, go to the bell notification, go to the bell notification. See, whatever activities we are doing, everything will be, we are getting the notification, like either we are creating resources, either we are deleting the resources. So everything will be updated in the notification tab. So deployment still in progress. See, once it is completed, I will tell you how to connect this VM. By using public IP, I'm just connecting this Ubuntu VM. So we are having credentials like username and password. Already my desktop, I was installed Windows 10 Pro, some enterprise edition. So now the deployment is complete. What we need to do is, I will go to resource and make note of public IP. Make note of the public IP. Okay. Then I can say, because my Windows, so this is my Windows 10 virtual machine. How do I verify it? Windows R, we need to type Win version. So then it will give you my Windows version number. Win version. So my desktop. So I'm having Windows 10 Pro. Windows 10 Pro version number 22H2. Okay, that's fine. So how we can connect this Ubuntu VM? By using Windows 10 desktop. Go to control panel, programs and features. Go to control panel, programs and features. So we need to select turn on Windows feature on or off. Turn on Windows feature on or off. Just slowly scroll down. So turn on Windows feature on or off. So Windows 10 Pro or Windows 10 Enterprise, some particular editions we are having Linux on Windows. It is a sub features which is available in Windows 10 operating system. Slowly I'm just scroll down. Now you can see Windows subsystem for Linux, because I was already enabled Windows subsystem for Linux. For example, if you are new to Windows 10, you don't know how to manage your non-Windows virtual machine via Windows 10. You can just go to programs and features. You can go to turn on your Windows subsystem for Linux. See what actually it will do. It will start downloading your Linux terminal. Just like you are installing the mini Linux operating terminal on your Windows 10. Actually what it does, Windows subsystem for Linux, it will ask for you to go to your Windows Store. We need to enter the credential. We need to start downloading Windows subsystem for Linux. By using this utility, I can able to manage my non-Windows VM by using my Windows 10 desktop. So this one, Windows subsystem for Linux. So this features is not available on all Windows platform. So particularly on Windows 10 particular edition having this features available. So Windows subsystem for Linux. So already I was enabled. So click OK. Suppose if I uncheck, once again we'll check it, will go. So then we need to go to the Play Store. Otherwise, sorry, we need to go to the Microsoft Store. We need to type it as Windows subsystem for Linux. Windows subsystem for Linux. Windows subsystem for Linux. Windows subsystem for Linux. Yeah, Windows subsystem for Linux. We need to select. Then it is asking for me to select my Ubuntu app. Ubuntu app, because I was already installed. See, if you are not already installed, you can just go to Microsoft Store. You can go to search. You can type it as Windows subsystem for Linux, and so this is the tool developer tool which is available in Microsoft Store. By installing it, you can the Ubuntu terminal is available for the Windows 10 users. By using the terminal, you can easily manage your non-Windows VM via remotely. So if I click open, and my Ubuntu terminal is now available, you can see. I think the font size is okay. Otherwise, if I go and check with my font size, and yeah, it is 24, it is okay. Then we need to type. So this is how you can manage. See how you can remotely connect your non-Windows VM to Windows 10 desktop by enabling Windows subsystem for Linux on Windows 10. Then what we need to do, we need to type SSH. Then we need to type SSH, and we need to copy the public IP. Once again I will go back to portal.azure.com. I will make note of my public IP, go to my Ubuntu terminal, SSH. Sorry, 1 second. Then we need to type SSH username, SSH username @ IP address. Sorry, SSH, my username is Azure admin @ I need to make note of my public IP. So SSH Azure admin @ my public IP. I think this is the correct syntax. We need to enter. So it is asking firewall allowing SSH connection. So click allow. So now it is asking some kind of certificate authentication. It is asking, are you sure want to continue connecting? Yes. Then it is asking my Azure admin, my Ubuntu VM password. Now my Ubuntu, I am just connected my Ubuntu VM via my Ubuntu terminal on Windows 10 desktop. So how do I ensure that? If I want to type who am I, then it will give you I am Azure admin. Then if you know the basic Linux commands, if you want, you can make note of your partition in Linux. You can go for df-h. Then it will give you df-h. Then it will give you what are the drive options available in Linux. Then if I want to create some file, sudo, we can use it as sudo. It will give you admin privilege, because in open source VM we are having root. Root is the administrator. Sudo, I am just creating touch file 1. I want to create a file 1, touch file 1. I want to create a simple file, touch file 1. Now the file has been created. How do I verify it? ls. Now the file has been created. See, once you know the Linux command, you can easily manage your Ubuntu, not only Ubuntu, CentOS. See, only thing is you need to take care when you start creating non-Windows VM in Azure portal, you can create your Ubuntu CentOS. So these are the two enterprise free editions available in Azure. So don't create any Red Hat like 6.5 or 5.6. It is a paid subscription. So that's it for today's demo. I will stop my recording.